Hey, welcome back to the channel, Cooking with Manual Focus, and today we're going to be making a smoked seafood mac and cheese. And doesn't that look absolutely delicious? So let's go ahead and get this party started. We got some butter and then we got some flour. The ingredients will be in the description box below, so follow along. We're going to be adding a little bit of buttermilk. Now I'm going to make this recipe on the thicker side so I can answer a question in one of my previous mac and cheese recipes. Now we're going in with some cream cheese and letting that mixture, mix in right. Now we're going to go in with some Creole seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and tell you sometimes how I cook. I like to add the seasonings in until my soul say, man, that's ready to go. Going in with a little bit of onion powder, and then we hitting it with a little bit of garlic powder. Now have no fear, I do have you covered. So I got you covered, and I got those detailed ingredients in the description box below. Going in with a little bit of pepper, and then we're gonna let these ingredients and spices, marinate together. We got some mozzarella and then some sharp cheese. Like I said, I was making this sauce on the thicker side so I can show you how to remedy a thick cheese sauce, because you do not want your sauce to be on the thick side when you put it in that smoker. You want it to be on the thinner side, because when that heat starts baking that smoked mac and cheese, it's gonna thicken up on you. So how do you fix that when your cheese sauce is clumpy and thick? Just add a little bit more milk. So you can add just enough milk till you get the consistency that you like, right? And that's the beauty of cooking. You can always adjust your taste. You can adjust any recipe to your liking, to your preference. Now we're going in with some more of that cheddar cheese, right? And then that mozzarella, and then we're gonna let this bad boy melt up, and then we got a perfect cheese sauce, right? And that's the consistency that I'm looking for, that right there. Now, like I said, we're gonna be making some seafood mac and cheese, so you gotta have that shrimp. We got some more of that Creole seasoning. I know you probably asked, man, why didn't you use any salt? It's because that Creole seasoning is gonna have enough salt in that where we don't need the salt, right? So again, like I said, you can tailor this to your preference. I didn't like what I was seeing, so I added just a little bit more of that Creole seasoning, right? Now we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy ready to go. We're gonna add that cheese sauce to those pasta shells, right? And then we're gonna get this bad boy a stir and incorporate these ingredients. Now in this step right here, if the cheese sauce starts to thicken up, that's perfectly fine, because those pasta shells, when you run it on that cold water, it's gonna stop that cooking process, and then it's gonna cool that pasta shell. So when you add that cheese sauce, it's just cooling that cheese sauce. But when you add it in that smoker, it's gonna melt for you, right? So have no fear, I got you covered. Now we're going in with our saucepan, right? And then we just gonna treat this like it's a banana pudding. If you're making a banana pudding, you gotta have layers. You go in with the pudding, and then you got your Nilla wafers, and then you got your bananas, and then you create those layers, because you want every bite that you experience, you want to have all those ingredients in that bite, right? So it's no bite that you taste and it's just pudding. So we're going in with our our shrimp, and then we got our crab meat, right? And that's gonna create that first layer, and then we got to go back in with our pasta noodles, right? And then that's gonna be our second layer. Flatten that top out, like I said, just like you're making a banana pudding, right? But this is seafood mac and cheese. Both of them gonna be busting, right? Now we're going in with our our shrimp, that top layer, and then we're gonna add the rest of that crab meat on top. Now, like I said, this right here, you're gonna infuse that smoke flavor, and you're gonna cook that crab meat on top and that shrimp, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious. Now we're smoking this at 350 degrees, and we're gonna take this at 45 minutes, right? So again, if you're looking, you ain't cooking, so drop that top down. After 45 minutes, you want to add the rest of your cheese on there, right? Drop that top. Now for me, you see that right there, I had to go back and show you that cheese sauce. Now this is about ready to go, but I had to add some more cheese. Right now I am making a vegan mac and cheese for my wife, because she did ask me to make one for her. Now I didn't like what I was seeing, so I added just a little bit more cheese. Now this thing is absolutely ready to go, and look at that right there. That is absolutely delicious looking smoked mac and cheese, seafood, by the way. Look at that right there. I'm gonna bring it up to the camera so you can see. Hey, look at that right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and give you a fork full of this creamy seafood mac and cheese, so you can go ahead and take a bite out of your screen. I hope hopefully you're not licking your screen, but I know it looks delicious. And there you have it right there. And look at that right there. Look at that cheese. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy a taste test. Now that's amazing. Now that's absolutely amazing. Now, if you're new to this channel and you like this content, like this video up. And for the people that's been rolling me for a while, you already know what we're about to do. We're about to smash into the smoked seafood mac and cheese, and we'll see you later.